And welcome back to another video. And in today's video we're going to be doing a training time and just kind of like talk with me and kind of like a life update, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's get training. So today I'm going to be training my horse Apollo, who is my Arabian. Yeah, that's him. So that's who we're training. And oh my goodness, the lag. Okay. So the first thing I want to just kind of talk about is kind of like just like a life update kind of. So the reason I haven't been posting lately is because I have been crazy busy with just life and school and horses and I don't know, friends and just doing a lot of other stuff. And so I've been just really busy and I haven't really had like also the like motivation to post. I'll kind of admit I have recorded a lot of videos that I haven't posted just because I either don't like how they turn out, I don't like how they look, I don't like what I said in the video, I don't like something about it that I just think like, no, I'm good. And I also, oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. I also just want to upload things that I like. And I like things that I'm proud of, because like if I don't like a video and I upload it, I'm not gonna like that video at all, and it's just, I don't think it's gonna do as well because I don't really like it. It's just like my whole attention isn't on it because I'm not like, since I don't really like it, I don't really put my best efforts into it. And so yeah, that's why I kind of took a bit of a break and I just have kind of been like trying to figure out what I want to do with this channel. So yeah, so that's kind of where I've been and what I've been doing. So yeah, the next thing I want to talk about is kind of a bigger change on the channel, some might say. And that is the fact that I will be restarting my SSO realistic roleplay storyline. I have never heard of anyone doing this. Like I've seen other people make it multiple storylines that they use, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna be restarting mine, and the reason is I just don't really like how it's ending up. I really like the videos themselves, but the overall storyline is just not my favorite, and I know I could do so much better. And I already have a much better and more clear idea that I just feel like I'll just like doing a lot more. And so that's the reason why I am going to be restarting it. Those videos will still be up because I still want people to see how I've progressed in making realistic roleplays, but they'll just have like an outdated in the title of them, if that makes sense. So yeah, they'll still be on my channel, they just won't be relevant to my current storyline. So yeah, that will be a bit of a change, but I'm really excited of the new idea I have, and like I just feel a lot more passionate about it, and I'm just overall way more excited for it. So yeah. Okay, so now that we've got the main two topics of this video out of the way, I'm gonna like talk about something that a couple people have asked me to talk about. So the first thing is, how do I save star coins? So my main tip for saving star coins would probably be, don't scroll in Global Shop. Like that sounds obvious, but like you don't realize how many star coins you'll save by just not going in Global Shop. Like just, if you're bored, don't click on the little shopping cart on the bottom right of your screen. Like just don't. Avoid it. Avoid it like the plague. Just like don't touch it. Don't look at it. Don't even think about it. Another thing is, don't go looking at horses. Like don't go around being like, oh, this horse looks nice. And then you like look at it for a while, and you look up the gates, and then you like the gates, and then you buy the horse, and then your star coins are gone. So just don't look at horses. Don't stop to look at horses. My next thing would be make a rule for yourself. If something is purchasable with shillings, get the shillings to purchase it. So only purchase stuff with star coins that has to have star coins. So like really nice clothes and horses basically. And then the next thing is make a budget. So like instead of like, don't just like be like, oh, I'm just gonna save. Make yourself a budget. So for example, my budget is 5,000. I can't go under 5,000, and if I do, I have to save up until I'm at like 6,000. And so that's just a, oh, hello. I thought you were the dog, and so I was gonna be like, oh, hi, Lenny! Thank you. Like, make yourself a budget, so don't go under 1,000 or 3,000 or something like that, and it just kind of gives you like a goal and a range to save in, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's my tip for saving star coins. The next thing I got asked was, how do you train all your horses or have the motivation to train? So the main way I get motivation to train is like, I don't. That sounds so dumb. But the main way I get motivation is I'll either watch a video while I train, or I will listen to music. Just find things that make training go faster. My other tip would be to keep the horse you're training happy, because that way the horse itself is faster, or just pay for stable care. But yeah, keep the horse you're training happy, because that will make it go a lot faster. And then like, set up a training route that's like relatively quick and under 45 minutes, but that is still efficient. Because then you can have something to do just like daily. Like my average training route, I haven't used my training route in quite a while. My training route is posted on my channel, so if you want to check that out, go right ahead. I think it's just a couple videos down. But if you just have a daily route to follow, it helps a lot. Like my route, it probably would take me about a week and a half to train a horse just using that route like every day. But obviously, you could do more and stuff. And then I would also suggest, like, I don't know, set a timer for yourself. So see how many races you can get done in 1 hour or something like that. Just to make it a little more fun. I personally don't really enjoy training with other people. If I'm in a social mood, then yes, training with other people is a lot of fun. But if I'm not in the mood to train with, or if I'm not really social, honestly, training with other people can be kind of not the most efficient method. So do what works for you, but I probably wouldn't recommend training with other people for efficiency's sake, just because then you guys don't have to like stop and talk and things like that. So I generally just train alone, but if you want to train with someone else, go right ahead. I can't stop you, so yeah. Another thing I got asked was, how do you find a good club? So my tips on finding a good club would probably be, so the first thing is you want to figure out what you want to do. So whether that's racing, dressage, eventing, show jumping, role playing, whatever that might be, like figure out what type of club you want and then look in that. So like if you want a hangout club, look for a hangout club. Or if you want a racing club, look for a racing club. And so then once you're kind of looking and you kind of like cut a few out, that'll help you narrow it down. The next thing is ask people about the club. So like ask just people in Global about it, if people know about it. if people know people who are in it. Just like kind of try and get what the general vibe of the club is from other people. And then of course the only way to truly know how a club is in club chat and just the overall, not vibe of the club, but like the overall mood of the club is just you have to join it yourself. But yeah, you can also tell a lot from a club by its applications or its interviews. If it's a club that doesn't have that many interview questions, in my experience, I have figured that that's not a really good sign. But then if it has too many interview questions, that's also not a very good sign. I would say the sweet spot for like interview questions would be like 5 to 7 is like the clubs I've been in. Another thing is, just like make sure you like the owner too and know who the owner is and know who the leaders are, because that will take you a long way. Alright, so that was all of the questions. Thank you, Icy, for sending those in to me on Star Stable to give me something to talk about. I really do appreciate it. You're amazing. Yeah. So other than that, I have not been up to much. Trying to think of what else I could talk about here. Austrian Festival is really good. I really like it, and I like how you can exchange stuff, like the spring coins. What are they called? Spring tokens. Spring tokens for stuff. I haven't exchanged any yet for stuff, because I'm gonna, once I get Apollo maxed, which won't be too long, he should get maxed tomorrow, I'm gonna, like, I cannot think today. I'm going to do a video on exchanging a bunch of tokens for stuff, and then also buying one of the limited horses. I don't know when I'll do that though, because I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the English Thoroughbred, and I don't know if I want to get another Arabian just yet, so I might get like a horse that's totally unrelated to the thing and then exchange some stuff. I'm not sure, but a shopping spree video might be in the works, so keep an eye out for that. Alright guys, this is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and comment down below what you thought. And also, comment down below, what are your tips for saving star coins? So I feel like that's like the most relatable question, if that makes sense. Anyway, have a marvelous day, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!